You're watching Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompen. I am here tonight for you guys. So last night was really rough for me. I woke up a couple times because Alan was, he's not feeling really well. He's got an ear infection. And he woke up around 5 in the morning and puked all over the bed. So if you hear the dryer working in the background, it's because we're still cleaning all of his bed sheets and everything like that, making sure that he has clean sheets to sleep on. But this morning I took him to the doctor's office, and right when we got to the doctor's office, he puked all over himself a second time, which really sucked. And then it took them a while to see him, so it took them about like 40 minutes to see him. So finally, we got into the office. They, were taking their time to check him, and it's not that they were taking their time. There was one doctor and there were like a bunch of patients. So, we kind of squeezed in at the last second there. But fortunately, he's okay now. He's still not feeling the best. But Max is also and he just got braces today too. So today I got 2 sick kids. So I decided to push off the afternoon show and have moved everything to the evening. What's up?
Tylenol.
Oh, you need Tylenol right now? Okay, so on the table in the kitchen, there is some pain meds over there. Bring them down. And if not, check the medicine cabinet. There's some Tylenol chewables, but you don't want chewables. You want pills.
No.
All right. Just grab see what you can find. There's also ibuprofen, Advil, and Tylenol in pill form. They're not all the same. Just grab them all and bring it downstairs with some water, and I'll show you what to take. So there you go. That's my life right now. I'm taking care of the kids. But on top of that, there's also a lot of other stuff going on here too. I am moving in order to sort everything out with my collection in the garage and everything like that. I needed to get storage units, so I just got these storage units. I'll show them to you right now. Check this out. Big purchase of yesterday. Big purchase of the week. Here it is. Oh, shoot. It's actually connected to it's looped around the laptop thing here. Fix that up. Just a jiffy here. Here it is. The new megaton storage unit thing. This is it right here. And what's really cool is it can fit 4 long boxes across. So now I just got to move. First, I got to get some other stuff moved out of here. Then I got to anchor this thing to the wall so it doesn't fall over and kill over and all that. And then after I do all that, then I can start to bring everything downstairs and have the entire collection downstairs, which is going to be great because now if you guys are ever looking for something, I'll be able to just grab it and show it off. So this is a lot of work, a lot of work stuff is happening right now. But other than that, we had some pre-orders for Warline 3, and we tried to do a booting, guys. We tried to do a booting, and we didn't have enough people pick up stuff in order to justify the booting happening. So we're going to try again with the booting tonight. And not only are we going to try again with the booting tonight, I also got a brand new collection of books that we're going to show off. So I went into the garage, I picked through we got a whole new collection for you guys. $2 comics. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. All right, you got the syrup.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything else.
You're probably not looking hard enough.
Yeah.
Did you look on the kitchen table?
Yeah.
And see the ping? There was a little thing here. All right, I'm going to show you guys the booting video, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to go upstairs and get Max's Tylenol. This is so you guys know the rules of the game for tonight, and we'll get started here.
That's right, Spawn is back, and we swear to everything that's holy that we're not racist. So stick around, we got very nonsensical entertainment for you lined up tonight.
Boy, where the hell do you want? Oh, boy there, mateys. Sorry about that outburst. I've been having some strange dreams lately. Haven't been sleeping so well. Every night I close my eyes and all I hear is this testicle can't stop growing. I decided to face me demons head on, and I'm going on one of them ayahuasca trips to handle me business. Want to come along? All right, let's go. I've heard really good things about this program. It's run by this shaman who goes by the name of Oi Bloke. Sweet Graham Morrison. Help me bloody ayahuasca. And the best is that I'm also really good at conjuring up my own magic. I also write like better than everyone. I wrote this book called Invisibles. Right. Why don't I give you the cash? You give me the ayahuasca, and then I confront my demons so I can give them a good old-fashioned booting.
You want to show
I'll be 5,000 penny pounds, you bloke. Could I sell it to you? Oh, you bollocks. I'm fucking Grant Morrison. You can't just bloody send me money through your corporate capitalist sellout system. But if you read me Invisibles and make sense of me nonsense, I'll take off a penny pound. That's it, just 1 penny pound? Oh, you're just a right old testicle. Oh, never mind, here's your penny pounds. You screwed up, now give me the drugs. Right. Good day, Governor. What a testicle. All right, mateys. Time to drink some tea and smoke some of that peyote and face me demons. Oh, no, it's me demon. Neil Gaiman. Not as good as me, you bloody bollocks. I'm a battle rider. I wrote Invisibles. Invisibles. It don't make any sense. But me Sandman books make sense. They make more sense than you. He's like, we're brilliant. We're probably brilliant. It's all like, we can just like, be like you stupid Americans and just throw money and be like, oh, look at this, I'm a good rider. We actually have to ride good. Teachers in the English schools, they beat us with rulers. All right, I've had just about enough of this nonsense. Oh, this testicle breached me spirit. Who cares? Because it's booting time. And it's a booting time. All right, mateys. Lucky for me, I got me the tool for an exorcism. It's called a Bullock's boot, and it's powered by penny pounds. That means you need to spend 5 penny pounds, which is equal to $10 dues, to summon the spirit so we can send his scrotum back to his mum's bejoiner. I want nothing to do with this. I also want nothing to do with this, Todd. Have you checked out my book, Invisibles? It's a good bloody book. Todd, I want to ride for you, please, Todd. Let me ride for you. You can call me master.
All right, now here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to keep this simple. So on Wednesday, I wanted it, I was trying to set it up so that we had to spend $100 dues to unlock Spawn's Bullock's boot. But since that's, might be a tough thing to pull off this week, I don't know why, but it might be, Maybe I've been selling too many flash books. Maybe I don't have enough Invisibles. If I had more Invisibles books, maybe you guys would buy them. But either way, $10 and Neil Gaiman is getting the boot. Can I get an amen from you guys? Can I get an amen? If you're in the room watching the show right now, can I get an amen? Now, as always, with every Kickin' It show, if you spend $25 with us, you get to spin the wheel at the end of the show. And if you spend $50 and you're located within the United States, I will hook you up with free shipping. Invoicing will happen tomorrow after our virtual signing, which is going to be taking place in the afternoon, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. That will also be the last opportunity to pre-order the new Warline cover. And it's a C2E2 exclusive. This is it right here. Hang on. There we go. So this is the Warline 2 C2E2 exclusive. We got a cover here that is done by April Reyna. and JT Malloy. I'm actually pointing in the right direction this time. We have a total of 80 copies being printed, and 10 are going to be set aside for you guys for pre-orders. So far, we have filled up 5 of those slots, so I only have 5 more pre-order slots available. So anybody who wants to jump in on this cover, tonight is an opportunity to do it, and tomorrow. If you want this cover, it is $20. It will come triple signed by me, April Reyna, and JT Malloy at no additional cost. You get a triple signed book right here at no additional cost. This is your second to last chance to do it. We have 5 slots left. I know we can do it. And that'll be, you can ask me about it at any point this evening. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about it. And there is a chance I might be able to get the creators on there as well. But anyway, let's get to showing some comics here. Alan's really anxious. He wants to show you guys some stuff. So, Alan, go ahead. What's the first book we got here? Cough, cough, cough. That's a good book. What is that?
It's Deadpool issue 1.
Issue 1. And you know how much I'm selling this for?
No.
$3. That's it. $3. And you could be the proud owner of Deadpool #1.
Remember that?
Get me a JT book and sketch when you see him if he's willing. Yes, absolutely. We will do that for you. I will hook you up. David Moore, when we're on the floor at the convention, I'll message you and we'll figure everything out.
So this is a comic called Thanos Death Notes.
Whoa, this kid is pronouncing whole words. All right, we got Thanos Death Notes #1. And that's also going to go for $3. Good job.
Is there a series called Death Note?
Yes, there is. It's a manga. Manga. We got a lot of $3 books here.
We have Captain America $750.
Yep, I bought that at the cover price. It was sold at the store, and that's $8. Tonight we're doing it for $3 because we got to make space. Very good, Alan.
And we also have Absolute Power.
Absolute Power. This is going to go for $3 as well. It is Absolute Power #1. We got Mark Waid and Dan Mora on this 4-parter here. And it's just $3 for the first issue.
And this is the first out of all of them. There are 4.
This is the first of all 4. I loved the new Superman trailer. I liked seeing the inside of the Fortress of Solitude. I liked how James Gunn works in his usual humorous charm. I'm really excited about Superman Legacy.
So you have Hawkeye or Hawkeye?
Nope, Hawkeye. You got it.
Hawkeye.
I can see why you would see it's Hawkeye, but no, it's Hawkeye. What issue number is it?
It is issue number 13.
13, yep. And it is going to go for $3. Now, guys, I'm going to start hyping up the collection that I'm going to be busting out as soon as we're done with the lower stuff here. I was digging through the garage, and I found some really awesome stuff here. I'm in the process right now of bringing everything from the garage into the basement. And then after that, after next week, I'm about to acquire another 16 long boxes. I don't even know where we're going to fit them, but we're going to make space for them. Go ahead, put it up there. All new stuff coming our way. Just because we don't have the warehouse anymore doesn't mean we stop buying. We keep buying. We go strong. Destro. He's a G.I. Joe character. What issue number?
It's issue number 3.
Issue number 3. All right, hold that up. How's he doing, Philip? He's doing great. For a kid who's got an ear infection, he's going strong. This is going to go for $3. He really wants to help out today. $3 on Destro number 3. I think that's cover A. Good job.
We got
Dark Knights Metal #1.
We got Dark Knight Metal.
Dark Knights Metal.
Dark Knight Metal.
Can you hold it up a little bit higher? Yep. A little bit higher. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That's good. That's how you need to show them all. $3 on this one.
And
doing good. Keep it up. All $3 books, guys. Don't be shy. Build your boxes.
we got Spider-Man issue number
Kids
1.
working hard here. Spider-Man #1. What legacy number is that again? That is legacy number 157. Going for $3 tonight. We got a Mark Bagley cover. Mike Storm's calling Spider-Man. Alan made his first sale tonight. Good job. Kid with an ear infection. Can't keep him down. You're an inspiration to everybody. Keep going. Get the next book.
I thought it was garden.
Mike, I was going to email you earlier, but today I got really busy. So I'm glad that you found out we moved our show.
We got an M.
We got an M. Multiversity is what this is called. Multiversity. This is like an alternative Justice League.
Issue number 1.
Issue number 1, and it's a sketch cover variant, and it's going to go for just $3 right now. $3 on this one. Multiversity. We sold it, so you can just put that one there. Good job. Very good. Strange.
Stranger?
No, Strange. Dr. Strange. This is Clea Strange. She's not a doctor, but she is a Strange. She is Dr. Strange's wife. And this is the first issue of Strange, featuring a cover by Art Germ. Beautiful cover, by the way. When this first came out, I was popping these off at about $15. Market's dropped. We're doing it for just $3 tonight. $3 for Strange number 1. This is a great 10-issue series. I also have a couple more issues in the series here for anyone who's interested.
Yeah, all new Wolverine.
All new Wolverine, number 5. And that one's going to go for $3. Alan, pretty much every single shirt Alan has is a Spider-Man shirt. He's got a Batman shirt too, but we're going to go shopping this weekend and buy more Spider-Man shirts.
I want Spider-Man suits.
You don't? What do you want now? Oh, you want Squid Game, right?
Yeah.
We just finished Squid Game. You know what I'm really sad about now that we finished watching seasons 1 and 2 of Squid Game? I'm sad that we have to wait for season 3. I'm sad that there's no more Squid Game for us to watch.
It's like June 27th.
Yeah, I know, but it's like 2 months, dude. It's like 2.5 months. All right, Wonder Woman, sensational Wonder Woman, $3. $3. Get that kid a G.G. Allen shirt. What do I think about Absolute Flash and Green Lantern? I liked Absolute Flash. I thought Absolute Flash was interesting, like what they did with the Rogues. I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it yet, but
Are you doing the movie?
no, there's a comic series. So we read Absolute Batman, right? That's like it's like a new universe where the heroes don't have their usual advantages. They're still heroes, but they're with disadvantages. So like Batman doesn't have all his money. Superman doesn't have all of his powers naturally. He has to use this AI that basically protects him. And in the Green Lantern universe, I actually really like Green Lantern. Green Lantern was interesting. It's setting up still, but it was a good setup because
Wait.
it's not what you expect it to be. And same with Flash. Flash was good too.
Did we see an absolute Batman where Batman didn't have the money and he was training? He had the axe.
Yeah, that's the comic we were reading. Yeah, where you had the Batman axe. Yeah, X-23 number 1.
I was going to say that.
Oh, you were going to do it. Okay, $3 on this. This kid's ready to hustle tonight.
We got The Death of Doctor Strange, Blade.
Number 1. That's a tie-in. Going for, you guessed it, $3.
Did you just do the middle finger?
No, but I did three fingers, and one of them just happened to be the middle finger. I did them all at the same time. All right, here, and then we got this book too. Put that back. Put this one on the bottom here. Black Panther number 25. It's a Heroes Reborn variant cover, and it's going to go for just $3. $3 on this.
I couldn't see the covers. So.
We couldn't see the covers.
Wait, do I just put it?
No, you can put it over here, buddy. On the bottom here. All right. Okay. Up top, I have Joker Killer Smile. Go ahead, you can show this off. Joker Killer Smile, number 1. It's a 3-parter. So we have number 1 here, and then we have number 3. Turn around. Turn
Can
around.
I read this?
Yeah, I know, but turn around. This is Joker Killer Smile number 3. Make sure people are not looking at a blank white screen. That's what we don't want to see. All right, so Joker Killer Smile number 3 is going to go for both the pair. I'll do them both. These are normally $6 books. I'll do them both for 10, so it's 5 a piece. I'll take $1 off each one.
Wait, what? You're buying one.
What's that? If they buy, they can buy one. So they could buy one at 5, or they could buy both at 10. Good question. All right. Next up, we have the Comics Journal number 72. That's going to go for $5. Okay. Bless you. Comics Journal number 60. We got a Fred Hembeck cover here of Jim Shooter standing over all of the Marvel heroes. Why don't you go? Yeah, go get yourself a tissue that way. Oh, actually, go upstairs. I don't have tissues down here. Go through here. All right. Comics Journal number 60 and Comics Journal number 65. We've got a Jack Kirby cover here. If you want all 3 of these, it's just $15. All 3 of these at 15. Got to make space for the basement. I got to get through this stuff. All right. Finally, I have Dak Fenders number 58, number 59, and number 60. I've been trying to sell these off for a while now. And I was doing them originally at 10 a pop. That would have brought the total to 30. Then I dropped it down to 20. Then I dropped it down to 15. Now tonight, I'm going to do it for the cheapest price yet. $10 for all 3 issues of Defenders, 58 through 60. Let's move them. Let's do this. You guys have any questions about any of these books on the lower shelf here? Just let me know. All right, now it's time to go over the new stuff I've pulled out for you guys tonight. We got some really cool books here. All new stuff you have not seen before. Okay, we're going to start off with X-Men Douleur de Fuentes. This is a French version of the X-Men, and it's going to go for $2. A French edition of X-Men, number 17. So if you're French and you want to read some French X-Men, you can get it for just $2 today.
You know where the garbage can is?
It is right now. It's on the opposite side now. So nope. Turn around to the side. Go straight down. Look to your left. I have Marvel Premiere featuring Iron Fist introducing the Magnificent Misty Knight. We've got an Arvell Jones special cover here, going for just $2. This is really cool. $2 on this. I have Star Trek, DC Star Trek, number 31. And then I have Next Generation, number 31, number 33, number 37. That's going to go for $6, and this one's going to go for $2. All right, you ready?
We got Spider-Man issue number 5.
Spider-Man, issue number 5. Spider-Man.
Number 5.
What do you think of that cover?
You read this?
Did we read it?
Yeah.
What do you think of the cover, though? Do you like
That's
it?
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we read it before.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one's going to go for $2 for Spider-Man 2, number 5.
Spider-Man 2, that video game.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. You want to do the next one? We got some Dark Horse Star Wars here. These are rare finds. So we got Star Wars Dark Empire, number 3 of 6, and number 4 of 6. Get them both right now for $4, and that's it. You get some Dark Horse Star Wars Dark Empire 3 and 4 for just $4. This is insane.
Are we getting any seals?
Yeah, we sold the Spider-Man book.
Wait, only one?
Yeah, people are kind of hopping in and out. This is an unusual time for us to be on the air. We're just doing this for the gravy on top. So this is great. This is a gravy show. We're here. We're doing it because we're showing up, and I'm glad you're here. It makes things easier. All right, we got Tales of Asgard number 1, going for just $2 right now. Tales of Asgard #1.
After like 2 more of these, I'll probably leave.
Really? Oh, that sucks. I like having you here.
But because I don't want to get germs on
The comics.
Yeah.
Well, that's very considerate of you, but you don't have to worry about that because you're on antibiotics already.
Okay.
And by the time these comics get anywhere, they're not going to have germs on them anymore. As long as you're not spitting on them, which you're not doing, you're handling it very well. So this is Tarzan #15 from Marvel.
Fine, I'll do like 8.
He's going to do like 8, guys. All right. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, #15, going for $2. It's in great shape. I'm going to say this one is in fine condition. It's going to go for $2.
I just noticed if you sell one comic
Mm-hmm.
from the bottom row, then there's going to be a comic replaced.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happens. Gravy Show with Mashing Deals. We say pate no to page numbers. That is true.
Titans.
The new Teen Titans #1 is going to go for just $2. We have another copy going for $3. This is normally a $5 to $10 book, but I can't even sell it at the $3 mark. So here's a copy that's going for $2.
Okay, so we got Iron Man, Captain America.
#1, going for just $2. $2.
We got cheap stuff. Why is everyone going to know?
Oh my God! Now my son is rage selling. This is what you guys have brought out now, and he's got an ear infection. Wow, you guys just really want to kick us while we're down, don't you? All right, come on, let's keep going.
So we got.
What matters is we show up. It doesn't matter. People don't buy today; they'll buy tomorrow. You always show up. Always show up. Okay, that's the deal. And always have a smile on your face. Freaking smile! Yes, rage selling is genetic.
Fables.
We got Fables. Jack of Fables. It's a British book. 35. Next one is 47. Same title.
Oh,
Fables.
47.
47. You can hold it up higher so people can see it. Higher. Lift up. No. Down. Look at the screen. Always look at the screen. That's your indicator. Okay? Yep, there you go. $2 on
It
that.
kind of looks like the main character from Devil May Cry.
Does he kind of look like the main character of Devil May Cry? Kind of does. White Devil May Cry. Shikaka.
Devil May Cry.
Sequentia Ocha.
The Devil May Cry.
I do have some more strange, David Moore. Which issues are you looking for specifically? All right. Jack of Fables 49. Hold it up higher. Look at the screen. Okay. $2. So all 3 of those, $6. All 3, $6.
So all are like 2?
Huh?
All are 2?
Each one is $2, but if you get them all, it's $6.
So we got
Hulk Farines.
Hulk Farines.
Hulk Farines.
Wait, is it Hulk have spikes all over himself?
Can I add a cover of Warline? Joss, yeah, I can add a white cover. I don't know. We don't have any sketch covers for Warline, but I can add an extra one if you want to add another one to it. So we still have 5 slots available. So if you want, no one's jumping on it at this point. So I'm fine to sell off another one. That's okay.
So we have
Just let me know.
the Infinite Enter.
Okay. Tarzan. Sold the book.
Tarzan.
Tarzan has been sold. You know what, Joss? I'm wondering. You'll sell that in a minute. There's something I want to check out here. Who did this? Ha! My Isunchin co-writer worked on this Tarzan book, David Anthony Kraft. There's his credit right there.
Wait, is that a kid's show? Or
Huh?
his movie?
No, Tarzan. Tarzan's like an old school pulp character, and he was a dude who lived in the jungle, and he was raised in the jungle with like animals and stuff. And then he found out that he came from this like rich family, but his natural, his natural habitat is out in the jungle. In the jungle. All right.
Is that
Lorena's jumping on the Star Wars.
so we have the Infinite Enter?
Hold on, let me see that cover. Infinite Entity.
Infinite Entity?
Uh-huh. It's a $5 book we're doing for $2 right now. Star Wars is off to Lorena. Look at that, Alan. We're clearing up. We're clearing up stuff. Lorena, it's good to see you.
Wait.
And I know this Wednesday we had Kyle had a really awesome show. Him and I have been talking a lot, and he's been having such a blast showcasing the graphic novels that he got from you guys, or that he got for you guys. And he's really. Are you done? Yeah. Are you not feeling good?
No, I'm going to come up later.
Okay, that's fine. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. All right. I'm just wondering. Bye.
Bye.
I wish I could do that. I'd just be like, people are buying books. Just like, I don't care. And then slam the door. Yeah, I got sick, but it's okay. Oh, a white cover. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, you wanted the Frank Guzan cover. You're talking about this book. As it so happens, I still have a couple of these, but these are from Frank's stock. So we're selling them at $25 a pop. You want me to throw one of those on? I can. And then we have a foil one that's going at $50. There's a foil as well. Okay. Yeah, just let me know, Josh. I got you. Yes, I will sign it for you. No problem. That one's up in my office. So tomorrow I'm going to go when I do my virtual signing. I can sign it for you on the air if you want to show up. It's just an hour-long show, and we're going to do that tomorrow. So 25 on that. I got you covered. Got a couple of those books left. No problemo. All right, I have Infinity Gauntlet. Number 1, this is the True Believers edition. So this is like your reader-friendly copy. It's going to go for $2. I have a Secret Wars tie-in Infinity Gauntlet number 3. This is pretty cool. Now, this is the series right here. This Secret Wars series is where Dr. Doom rips out Thanos' skeleton. Like there's like this big lead up to their big battle, and Dr. Doom just literally grabs him by the chest and like rips out his entire skeleton. It's really brutal. Infinity Gauntlet number 3 is $2, and then I have the True Believers Infinity Gauntlet number 1 going for $2. And I do believe Dr. Doom is a bigger threat than Thanos, because Doom is obsessed with obtaining power. I think he's got more ambition than Thanos. Like Thanos is just trying to bring balance to the universe. Doom wants to be the god. Like he wants to be above everybody, and nothing will stop his conquest of power, not even his mortal limitations. That's what I love about Doom. If you read the original Secret Wars, the one that was written by Jim Starlin and illustrated by Mike Zeck, and I think Bob Layton did a couple issues too, the 12 issue, the original series. It's all about Doom acquiring ultimate power. He actually becomes more powerful than Galactus. He becomes so powerful he doesn't even know what to do with himself anymore. That's the thing that's so great about Doom, is the second he gets exactly what he wants, he kind of like loses interest in it, or doesn't even know what to do with himself anymore. But he becomes the all-powerful force. And he's a really fascinating character. I love Dr. Doom. All right, I have Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land, number 1. This is a Web of Spider-Man 32 homage cover here. And number 2, if you get them both, it is just $4 for the pair. $4 for the pair. For Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land, number 1 and 2. Stabbity Bunny, Emmett's Story, by Richard Rivera. This is a really great comic series. This is one of Max's favorite comics. It's going to go for $2. I have Hope, the free comic book day Hope comic here. It's going to go for $2. It's about a female superhero. She's a mom, and her family gets into some trouble. It's an interesting story. It's going to go for $2. Stabby Bunny and Hope. And then I have some amazing Spider-Man annuals here. I have the number 24 annual. I have the number 25 annual. And I have the number 26 annual. If you get all three annuals, it is $6. $6 for the anals with the ULs in there. You can't have an annual without an anus or a ule. Stop there. It's over. Oh, and by the way, Josh just made it possible for us he's helping us get closer to the booting. Now, David Moore, I'm still waiting on an answer for you for those. He's like, Tarzan sold them out. It's done. Yeah, Alan just came back from the Dominican Republic, and I think he drank bad water out there. The water's not the best out there, so he might have just gotten sick from that. So both boys were at home today, which is nice. They need some time to unwind and be here. All right, next up, I have something really awesome. I have Wanted, number 1, number 2. I'm missing number 3, but I have number 4, and I have number 5 going for $8 dues. $8 for Wanted. Okay, cool. All right, so I have the number 1. Let's see if I have any other issues here. If not, I know I have them in a different spot here. So hang on. Okay, I found one of them. All right, David Moore, here's what I got. So you have issue 1 here. I have issue 2, which is the first Harvest Man. This one's going to go for, I'll do it for $5. And then I have number 4. If you get them all, it's just $10. Let me know if you want to throw those 3 on there. And I think I might have more. Let me check and see, but you got first right of refusal on those. No, I'm only like, I haven't even started the garage stuff. So my first step was getting the office situated. So the office is situated. We're going to film tomorrow's virtual signing from the office. And the office is kind of like office/library. And there's still work to be done in there. Like there's a lot of refinement in there that needs to be done. I'm going to get some painting done once cash is available for that. And then I had to I have to move all the comic collection down first. Then I have to rip out some cabinets that are like, attached to the wall in the garage. And then once I do that, then I can start moving boxes in place. So it's going to be a process. I'm not going to get to it. It's going to take me about a month to get through all of it because next week I have C2E2, so I'm going to be busy getting ready for the show. But once I'm done with C2E2, it'll finish up. My goal for this weekend is to get all of the comic collection down into the basement. So like the stuff that I do on here, the goal for the weekend is to get all those books down here. So that way all of that is kind of like in one solidified place. And then from there, I'll worry about everything else. So a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But the good news is like once it's done, like everything's going to be like a lot smoother for me because everything's going to be in one place. If someone's looking for a specific book, I can, try and find it a little bit easier. Like it's not like I have to go back to the warehouse and dig through stuff. The problem is that a lot of these boxes are not alphabetized or sorted through. And since I'm selling these books for so cheap, I'm not really like doing that. So I kind of just work by memory. So if you guys remember after a show, like, hey, you know, like David Moore's asked me, do you have Strange? And I'm like, yeah, I remember that I came across some Strange books and I was able to pull those out for him. But, you know, that's not always going to be the case, at least for a little bit. And, you know, but I do have a portion of the collection is actually sorted through. And so I'm going to keep that portion of it sorted. And, you know, I'll add to that so that we have like some, you know, some portion of the collection sorted through. So if you guys are looking for something specific, like, hey, Onrie, do you have Amazing Spider-Man 258? I can go and, you know, sort through that part of the collection and see if I have it there. So any Ewoks? I don't know, do I? I know there's more Star Wars coming. There's definitely some more Star Wars coming. I did have an Ewok series, but it's I can't find it right now. I don't know if it's sold or not. What's up? Chris Steiskel's in the house. All right, I have Avengers by Jonathan Hickman and Isad Ribic, 24.now, 34.2, number 39, and number 40. That's going to go for $8, these Avengers books. Anything with Isad Ribic is worth picking up. He is illustrating Alien versus Avengers right now, and that stuff is really good. Supreme, number 1, going for $2. Got a foil embossed cover here. Violent Messiahs, number 2. That's my kind of Messiah. I don't like the kind of Messiahs that are, you know, passive. I want my Messiahs to be violent. Give me a violent freaking Messiah. Violence. A little bit of the ultra violence. And guys, I promise you, tonight's booting is totally worth it. Like the actual booting. I wanted to show it off on Wednesday, but we couldn't unlock it. We're well on our way right now. I hope we can do it. It is so worth it. You know, like I take down everything tonight. Everything gets deconstructed. I'll just give you a little hint. Spawn saves the comic book industry tonight. Easter's on 4/20. Well, it's a good thing I quit smoking marijuana. Now it's been 10 months now. This will be my 10th month. 10 months sober. All right, I have Zombie Kid number 1 going for $2. Daymen number 1. This is a cool series. It's about these humans who basically work for vampires, and they do their dirty work during the day. That's why they're called Daymen. And they also are the fighters of the Nightmen. $2 on Daymen number 1. And it's also illustrated by Brian Stelfreeze. I have Dead Letters number 1 from Boom. $2 on this. Black Panther number 516, The Man Without Fear. Black Panther, The Man Without Fear. Number 516, $2. It's a variant cover here. Black Bolt number 1, $2 on this. The Black Dragon. This is a really cool series by Chris Claremont. And I have the whole thing. I actually was told to read it, so I'm going to read it. So this can go for $2. Yeah, well, honestly, I wasn't smoking. I was doing edibles exclusively. And I think edibles is a much better option, of course, than, you know, smoking. I never liked smoking because, it stinks and everybody can tell you're high. But another thing that was bad about it was the damage it does to your lungs. So I actually was using edibles most of the time, but I became so, I don't want to say addicted, but I was addicted to edibles. I was using edibles quite often to function. And I don't know if I would be in a more controlled situation now, you know, but, you know, having been sober for a while now, I'm happy with how I feel sober. So, you know, it's definitely not something I am like yearning for, because before I would used to kind of like flush out my system and be like, all right, I'm going to go like 2 months without using marijuana and, you know, to kind of build up my tolerance. And then I went back to using edibles again. The problem with me was I was using edibles when I was at conventions I was using it in the morning to wake up because I was having a rough time with my divorce and everything. Even when I was married, just dealing with my ex-wife, that gives you a hint of anything, of what my marriage was like. And it was just it was a habitual thing for me. And it was rough. So stopping for me has really helped stabilize me. Another thing too, I used to use marijuana for like creative purposes, but then what ends up happening is I end up ruminating, and I realized I was actually less creative. I've actually gotten more creative work done since I've gone sober. But for everybody, it has different effects. Like I have a very good friend. She has a very stressful job, and when she comes home from work at the end of the day, she takes an edible and she unwinds. This is her way of unwinding. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I will tell you guys right now, I still drink. I just don't have the same relationship with alcohol that I did with marijuana. I freaking love marijuana. That's the thing for me. That's why it's so dangerous for me. So there. Dead Letters and Black Bolt. Off to David Moore. Oh, and guys, I'm done selling. I sold Black Bolt and Dead Letters, so like show's over. You guys can just hang out here for like another hour and like stare at this like half rack. You know, you guys can ruminate if you want, but I'm out of here. Peace. It's done. I'm pulling an Allen. I love that kid. He's so blunt about everything too. It's so great. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, and I have some announcements. Well, actually, no, I'll save the announcements for tomorrow. I have some cool stuff from the publishing side to share with you guys. So I will do that tomorrow. All right. I have Conan number 248. This is apparently Red Sonja shows up in this, and this is like a $10 book. We're not doing it for $10. We're doing it for $2. And then I have issue number 250. You can get them both right now for $4 for Conan the Barbarian, 248 and 250. And I think Jim Ree worked on some of these books. Jim Ree! Not the covers. I think the interiors. I'm not sure. I know he definitely did something around here. Journey into Mystery, number 646, 648, and number 649. There he is. If I show Conan, the second I saw those Conans, I'm like, Chris Nash is claiming those. I don't even have to like think about it. I just knew they were going to Chris Nash. Chris Nash in the hizzy. All right. Does everybody know the rules of the booting game right now? Is everybody caught up on it? Does everybody know what's going on? There is a booting that's going to happen tonight. So if you have not seen the video, let me know and I'll show it again. I'll show it one more time. Just let me know if you haven't seen it. If you've seen it, we're good. I will keep going. Oh, and by the way, there's a lot of flash here tonight. Too bad we don't have Mr. Nope here. Too bad we don't have Zach. Show Conan, I appear. And guess what? There's a lot of Conan in my collection. And that I have sorted out. So I will be bringing those out as soon as I have everything down here. All right. Here's the best part too. Once the entire collection's down here, there will be no more recycling. I can start just picking stuff out and showing it off. It's going to be awesome. I can pick from any of like 20 boxes at any time and just be like, here's a $2 book. It's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, Tori, for letting us know about the SIP story. So if you're interested in that Journey into Mystery, it's a SIP story. I have Red Sonja number 5, number 6, number 10, number 11, and number 12. All of these Red Sonjas, and they're all priced pretty high. This one's like $10, $15, $28. Hold on, that would be 25 plus 28. Geez, $53 worth of Conan books here that I'm going to do for just $10 right now because of the cosplay covers. But they're all $10. You want them all. And for the Red Sonja. Red Sonja. Venom, number 152 and 153. Devil Dinosaur shows up in Venom. That could be interesting. Get the 2 for $4. 2 for $4 at the Venoms. I've heard very good things about Black Dragon. Black Dragon! All right, I have Thunderbolts number 103, number 104, and 105. That's going to go for $6. $6. Fred Sonia's off to Lorena. A boot and there shall be tonight, guys. Neil Gaiman's coming closer and closer to getting the booting. Are you guys excited about Neil Gaiman getting the booting? Do I have any excitement at all? No one's even responding to it, which tells me I didn't really hit the mark with my booting here. Astonishing Thor number 3 is $2. Astonishing Thor number 3 is $2 by Robert Rohde and Mike Choi. Here's another one that's interesting. Loose books. I have Green Arrow number 1, number 40, and number 41. This is from Mike Grell's series. $6 on these. And because you didn't demand it, because you never demand it, I have New 52 Flash number 8, number 9, number 10, going for $6. And don't worry, there's more Flash coming here. Will these books be gone in a flash? It's doubtful. It's highly doubtful. I have Future's End, number 0 and number 1, going for $4. Future's End, $4. For number 0 and number 1. I have Flash, Road to Flashpoint, number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. This is going to go for $8 for these Flash books. $8 on the Flashes. Of course, no one wants Flash books, so those books will be here for a while. Why would anyone want Flash books? That's like asking someone why they would want to pay their taxes. I mean, everybody should want to pay their taxes because paying your taxes is awesome. But I mean, you know what I mean, right? All right, I have Captain America Core number 1 going for $3. This is going to go on the bottom row here. Captain America Core number 3 or 1, $3 on that. Green Arrow number 41, $2. Green Lantern's Rebirth number 1 is $2. The Thrilling Adventure Hour number 1 from Boom Studios, $2. Poe Dameron number 29, $2. Detective Comics 610 and 636, $4 on those. I have Aliens Colonial Marines, number 7 of 12 going for $2. Aquaman number 43. We got a Jason Momoa cover here, $2. Archie number 17, $2 on this. Aliens, Music of the Spears, number 2 of 4, and number 3 of 4. And by the way, at some point in the second hour of the show, I have a ton of Punisher books that I'm going to be showcasing. Some really good Punisher, by the way. Like we're talking almost full runs of Garth Ennis's Punisher. Just to give you an idea. Age of Ultron, number 7, $2. Really cool Lionel Francis Yu cover here, $2 on this. I have some Alpha Flight number 58, number 59, number 63, and number 67. If you grab all 4 of these, it is $8, $8. Amazing Spider-Man 358, $2 on this. It's the final battle In round robin, the Sidekick's Revenge. This is where they go after Moon Knight's sidekick, who goes rogue, becomes a bad guy. I have Justice League of America number 17, Ray versus Ryan, who will be the Atom, $2. Secret Empire number 3, $2 on this. Green Lanterns number 26 and number 27. We'll add that to the number 1 that I have over there. If you want all the Green Lanterns, it's $6 now. And then I have the Trials of Shazam, number 7, going for $2. Trials of Shazam. Give you guys a second here, see if there's anything you wanna claim before I take this stuff down and get ready for FOMO, because it is FOMO time. Got FOMO coming in just a minute here. If you guys want to make any claims on anything on the board, top, bottom, side to side, let me know. Yeah, so this is the last collectibles buying show for the week, but I will do a virtual signing tomorrow, which will be an opportunity for you to pick up like anything from my self-publishing catalog. It's something I do once a month. It's more of like an AMA than it is a sales show, but there are sales show aspects to it too. So you can only buy variants that I typically don't show off, and things like that. So it's primarily reserved for my publishing outfit. These shows right here are reserved for crap that you don't want. Well, you don't want wanted, not wanted. That's what this is. No one wanted it. Chris Nash. You like that? More rage selling right here. Rage sale, rage sale. Give you guys a minute here. Oh, get out of the way. If you have anything anybody wants here, just let me know. Now I'm going to take all this stuff down because I will show it later. Okay. We'll try again with these books. And of course, if you guys want to claim any of these books later on and I still have them, you can message me. It's no big deal. I'm happy to pull them off to the side for you. If you're like, hey, Onrie, I missed your show tonight. I was out doing Friday fun night things, you know. It's cool. You can hit me up later. This is not a typical time that I go on the air. I'm just trying to make up for the fact that we didn't do a show in the afternoon today. But I will say I really appreciate the fact that you guys are at least here and stuff is selling. So that's always a good thing. And something selling is always better than nothing selling. That's always how I feel. And I'm here for you guys either way. I did a really interesting meditation earlier. Meditation was all about, time. And it starts off with the question of, if someone gave you $86,000 a day, and you get to spend it however you want, but whatever you don't spend, you lose at the end of the day. How would you spend this money? And if someone took $100 from you, how far out of your way would you go to try and get that money back? And the idea is that we have 80,000 seconds in the day to do as much as we can. So how do we spend that time? And lately I've been trying to get myself into a better psychological state of mind when I do conventions. And just in general, be a little bit more patient and reflective as opposed to reactive. Because even today, I sold my old laptop to someone, and when I met them, when I met up with them, I thought they were going to have cash, and they didn't end up having cash. They ended up having to go to the ATM, and they asked me to be there earlier, so I was there earlier, and then they were keeping me waiting for like quite some time, and Alan was at home sick, and he was waiting for me, and I was really frustrated that I was losing time now that I was not going to get back. Like, that really pisses me off. That really pissed me off. And overall, I've been getting really kind of like upset at conventions and things like that because, like particularly at Kansas City, I had a 8.5 hour drive back home, and I was really worried about the drive. And because it's after the show's over, after you're working for 3 days straight and then driving home 8.5 hours, I've had some pretty scary drives home from Kansas City because one time I was so tired and I was so determined to get home that I almost fell asleep at the wheel. It was bad. And this time it went fine, but while I was on the floor, all I could think about was that bad experience and how I wanted to sell as quickly as possible so I could get off the floor and leave and be done. And at the end of the show, I realized a couple things. One, I had some bad interactions with customers. And the second thing I noticed is that I could have done better if I would have slowed myself down a little bit. So going into C2E2, which is generally speaking one of the hardest shows I do every year mentally, because Chicago has one of the most passive audiences on the planet. It's like we're not talking Fan Expo Chicago, we're talking like Chicago. Even Fan Expo Chicago. It's like Chicago, people in Chicago for some reason have an affinity to solicitation. Like they're so used to being like solicited to, and they know how to ignore it, So it's really hard to get people to stop, particularly at McCormick Place where it's like packed and there's just so much to see there. So, C2E2 is typically a really hard show. So I'm trying to kind of like work my way through to get it into a good mental space. And so I slowed myself down a little bit today, and I'm seeing how it's working already, just being here with you guys. I mean, like, we haven't sold a lot of comics, but you guys are here, and, I'm here for another hour, and we made it work. And this is the gravy train, because I already sold my laptop today, so I kind of made my old laptop, so I made my quota for the week, I guess you could say, thanks to that. And, everything's okay. And that's the most important thing, is that no matter what happens, you have a good week, bad week, it's all, part of the journey. The bad weeks make way for better weeks down the road. All right. It's FOMO time, and I've been going on a little tangent here. So let's show off the FOMO video.
It's FOMO time! Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my God, shut up already.
You know what's so funny about that video? It's funny because it's true. No one wants to buy Flash comic books because of Ezra Miller, and it's just a fact. This is why Flash never sells unless Mr. Nope is watching the show. All right, we got some cool FOMO books for you guys tonight. Let's do it. Flashback FOMO, Old School FOMO. I have Fantastic Four 234. Who is he? What is he? He is a comic book that is selling for only $5 right now. Direct copy of Fantastic Four 234. Captain America 284. We got a Mike Zeck cover here. $5 on this. Spider-Woman number 25. One Spider-Woman will have to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. $5. Vision and Scarlet Witch number 2. $5. This is part of a, I think this is the 4-issue limited series. That's going to go for $5. The Secret Life of Top Dog, number 12. That's going to go for $5. The Unexpected, number 214. A shocker, Slaughterhouse Arena, $5 on this. Marvel Classics Comics, Robin Hood, number 34. We got Robin Hood here going for $5. And finally, I have Batman, number 289. Newsstand copy in very fine condition, going for $5. Some good books tonight, guys, for super cheap. Super cheap. Claim your FOMO books. They're here for the taking. And as I mentioned, this is my last sales show of the week. Last opportunity here. Give you guys a second here to see if there are any FOMO books you want. Some good stuff here. And if not, I'm going to continue on to $2 comics in just a minute here. Okay, no claims on FOMO books. I'm going to just keep going here. I have Titans Jericho, number 9, going for $2. Adventures of Superman, number 487, is $2. I'm going to say very fine on the condition of the Batman, $289. And for $5, you really can't go wrong on that. Just $5 on this. Superman, Man of Steel, and Supergirl, 103. It's going to go for $2. Injustice, number 23, is $2. Green Arrow, number 37. And Superman, number 37. And Multiple Man, number 2. Multiple Man, number 2. That's claim out to Chris Nash. No problemo. So Pete acquired a bunch of late 200, 300 Batmans, and I ended up picking up a bunch of them. And I got a bunch of like late 300s up to 400 Batman, and I'm going to start reading them soon. So I really like the covers and everything. They're really cool. Some cool Batmans there. Okie dokie. Let's keep moving here. Some more Star Wars coming your way, some more Fantastic Four, and Punishers in the second hour. Lots of Punisher coming your way. That's what we're going to end with, is a big, huge Punisher. That's like the big shot of the night. Ninjak number 14 is $2. I have Oblivion Song number 3. That's $2. War of the Supermen number 0 is $2. Green Lantern number 5 is $2. Giant Killers number 0 is $2. The Defenders number 2, number 5, and number 10. These 3 books are going to go for $6 for these Defenders books. It's a good team on that Defenders book, by the way. Brian Michael Bendis and Marquez. Marquez is currently illustrating Uncanny X-Men. He's very good artist. He also did Civil War II. David Marquez. I really love this guy's artwork. It's so good. Some really good artwork in this Defenders series. And it's Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. So this is like a Defenders team that, I'm assuming this came out around the time of the TV show. So we got issues 2, 5, and 10 going for just $6. $6 on these. I have Spectacular Spider-Man number 185. I loved this issue when I was a kid. Spider-Man teaming up with the frog, Leapfrog. Editor-in-Chief's warning, this story is funny on purpose, beware. And it was written by J.M. DeMatteis, who was my editor on Marks. $2 on this. That one has to sell quickly. I know it. Spidey's gone. Just knew it. That one's just gone. Just waiting for the right time to sling it. And alas, it has been slung. More Spideys coming your way. I have the Superior Spider-Man Goblin Nation number 1, 27 now, $2. The Amazing Spider-Man number 6. This is part of Dan Slott's run where Peter Parker becomes the head of Parker Industries, his own corporation. Corporate Peter. His own tech company. All right. I have The Sentry. This is an 8-part series. I'm missing parts 1 and 2, but I have 3 of 8, 4 of 8. This is all written by Paul Jenkins, who's the co-creator of The Sentry, and illustrated by John Romita Jr. Part 5 of 6, 6 of 8, 7 of 8, 8 of 8. So you're only missing 2 parts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts here going for $12. Keep in mind, the Sentry is going to be a pivotal character in the Thunderbolts movie. So having this series right now for super cheap is a bargain. I have X-Men Grand Design number 1. We got a variant cover here by Ed Piskor. This is a retelling of the X-Men universe from the mind of Ed Piskor, who was a brilliant storyteller and artist. He unfortunately took his life last year. This is going to go for $2. That's true. Chris Dyskel put it into perspective, and because he made it, he brought that to our attention. We have to play the Chris Dyskel video too. I'm doing it.
Chris Dyskel. That is no bathroom. Damn, Your Honor. What you talking about, Willis? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Kiss my purple ass. Can I use the bathroom? So see my yates. David Moore!
All over your face. I have Heroes for Hope starring the X-Men number 1 going for $2. Web of Venom Wraith number 1, $2. Wildcats number 2, $2. The Vigilante number 3, $2. Venom number 2, $2. Trinity number 21 is $2. Ultimates 2 number 1 is $2. Carol Danvers is the head of a Ultimates team here. Interesting book. The Vigilante, I think, is a nice pickup. You got Marv Wolfman and Keith Pollard on it. Steam Wars, number 1, number 2, number 3. Get them all, $6 for Steam Wars. Instead of Star Wars, you got Steam Wars. Ghost Cop number 1, $2 on this. Venom gets claimed by Chris Nash. Nice. Hang on just a second, guys. Yeah, it's got the blue marble on it. Cool. All right, I have some amalgam comics here. I have an amalgam comics bundle here. I have Super Soldier #1, Speed Demon #1, JLX #1, Bat Thing #1, and Bullets and Bracelets. This is going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $10 on these. Are you talking about Roger Rabbit? That made me really sad too. I was ruined too. I hated when that happened to him. Really, they work for Galactus? I have Codename Strike Force #2 going for $2. Cold Spots issue 1 is $2. Yeah, that was a brutal moment. I think that's what made the villain of that movie the villain of that movie. He was, Christopher Lloyd did so great, and he wasn't even recognizable in that film. I remember when I was a kid and I saw it for the first time. I'm like, he does not even look like Christopher Lloyd. I should watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the boys. It was such a good film. I loved it. Even the video game on the NES was good, even though it was a terrible game. It was still so much fun. There was so much to explore in it. I have Copperhead #1 and #2. That's going to go for $4 for Copperhead. I have Star Wars Tag and Binkware here. This is going to go for $2. Normally, this is a $10 book. But if you want Star Wars Tag and Binkware here, it's going to go for $2. I have more Star Wars. Star Wars Dark Times, #7 and #8 and #9. This is from Dark Horse. Dark Horse Star Wars. This is going to go for $6. Really? Bart Simpson was the shoe? No way. Yeah, he was scary, especially when he ended up being like a tune at the end of the movie. Oh, man. And then he got killed with the dip. Oh, man, that movie's great. I got to watch it with the kids. All right, I have Hulk #10, #11, #15, #16, #18, and #26. If you grab all of these Hulk books, 2, 4, 6, it is $12. $12 on it. David Moore grabs Tag and Bink. I have The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #6 with Howard the Duck on the cover, $2. I have The Amazing Spider-Man Annual #27 going for $2. Amazing Spider-Man 37. Looks like we got a Marcos Martin cover here, $2. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 42 is $2. Lots of Spidey. Ghost Cop. That is a cool cover. Mike Spicer and Christian DeBari worked on this. Those guys are very talented. I think you made a good purchase there, Mr. Nash. Spider-Man, Daredevil, Marvel Knights 404 is $2. Falcon and Winter Soldier #3 going for $2. Now, this next series here is really cool. I think you guys are going to dig this. I have an 8-issue series from Marvel called Fallen Angels. I have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 7. So all you're missing is issues 6 and 8, and you have this entire series here. It's looks like a New Mutants tie-in. So it's 2, 4, 6, $12 for Fallen Angels. It's an 8-issue series, and I have 5 of the 8 issues. Or actually, sorry, 6 of the 8 issues. I have Fantastic Four 387. It's a cool milestone issue here. It's got kind of like a cool little foil effect. 389 and number 390. These are going to go for $6. $6 on the Fantastic Fours. I have Weapon H number 2 and Weapon H number 5. Those are going to go for $4 for the Weapon H's. Weapon H is a combination between Hulk and Wolverine. He's Hulk with Wolverine's claws. I didn't think of it. The Adventures of the Thing, number 2 and number 4. It's a 4-issue series. I got 2 of the parts of it here, going for $4. Chris Nash, this next one's for you, buddy. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension, number 3 and number 4, going for just $4 for the Ninja Turtles. That same team was assembled during the Civil War II period, right? During the Civil War II run. And what were they doing for Galactus? Ha! TMNT is sold. I had no doubt. Never doubt. I have Legends of Tomorrow, number 2. And number 4. These are pretty thick books, by the way. And you have Metamorpho on there. The Elephant Men, Metal Men. Looks like a whole bunch of cool stuff happening on these covers. $4. What's Boom Boom? I'm going to take our phone books down just so we have some room here. Okay. I have Robin Hood, Marvel Classics Comics, going for $5. Vision and the Scarlet Witch, $5. Spider-Woman 25, $5. The Unexpected number 214 is $5. Captain America 284 is $5. Top Dog number 12 is $5. And Fantastic Four 234 is $5. I'm going to do something really crazy with the FOMO books. Okay, Mike is calling 387 on the Fantastic Four. Gotcha, buddy. Alrighty. Okay, I have Legion of Doom, number 13, going for $2. I have Justice League Quarterly, number 1, going for $2. I Am Batman, number 0 is $2. Hawkeye Freefall, number 1 is $2. Hawkeye versus Deadpool, number 1 is $2. Oh, okay. So they were trying to make Boom Boom a thing. Gotcha. Now I understand. Mike, have you picked up Warline yet? Are you interested in possibly getting the Warline 3 cover? Not sure if you got the last one, but here it is. So we have 5 spots left open, 5 slots left for the Warline 3 C2E2 exclusive cover. And if you want to grab it, it comes triple signed by me, the artist and the colorist. JT Malloy and April Reyna will sign that for you. And it's $20. And if you want to grab the other 2 Warlines, or if you already have the other 2 Warlines, it's just an extra $10. So normally I would do it all at 40. You can get it all at 30. Just letting you know it's out there. I'm not sure if you had a chance to see that yet, or if anybody else had a chance to see that yet. But we still have 5 slots open for Warline 3, the C2E2 exclusive. And let's see, tonight is going to be your second to last opportunity, and then tomorrow will be your final opportunity, and then that's it. We're closing up those pre-orders. The only chance you're going to be able to get it now is if you're at the convention, or if I set aside those extra 5 copies for the Kickstarter, whatever the case is. But if I do that, they're going to be sold at a much higher premium. All right, let's get back to it. You guys ready for some Punisher? Check this out. I have Mike Golden's Punisher number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Bernie Wrightson on some of these books too. This is going to go for $8 for these Punishers. And then I have Marvel Knights Punisher. We're going to start with the first series of Garth Ennis's. This is issue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is going to go for $2, $4, $6, $12 on this. Then I have some Max Punisher. I have Punisher the Tiger number 1 going for $2, and the Cell going for $2. And then I have another Punisher Max series here. This one's completed. This is the collected edition of, I think this one is number 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. So this one's number 1 and 2, but then I have a number 2, a number 3, a number 4, a number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is your chance to get the entire 12-issue Marvel Knights series for $24 tonight. $24 on the Marvel Knights Punisher. Or if you just need certain numbers out of that. And then I have the second Marvel Knights series. This is issue number 2, The Return of the Russian. There's a Spider-Man team up here. It's really great. Number 3, we have number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, and number 12 for this Marvel Knights series. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All 10 for $20 today. All 10 for $20. I'm going to keep them at the $2 mark. Any takers on any of these Punisher books or anything else on the board, study this board. There's a little bit of time left. Where's the invisible man? I was trying when I was in the garage. I know I have some Invisiballs, and I was really trying to find some, but I could not find any of them. I couldn't find any of those books. They might be down here somewhere. I know I have some Invisiballs. But we're less than 30 minutes away, and it looks like the booting is going to happen tonight. If anybody is interested in claiming any of this stuff, now is your time, because I'm about to take it all down. In 3, 2, 1, bollocks. I'm taking all this stuff down. If anybody wants to claim any of these Punisher books or anything else that I've showcased, hit me up. Hawkeye and Deadpool versus Deadpool didn't even sell? Shocked about that. I am shocked. Shocked and appled. Shocked and appled. Completely appled. All right. I mean, it's one thing to be shocked, but it's also one thing to be appled, too. No one likes to be appled. Seriously, Vigilante number 3 didn't even sell? Shocked about this. Shocked and appled. We got one more stack here. That should bring us to the end of our show. And I want to thank everyone for showing up this week. I appreciate it. I'll be back on the air next Tuesday on The Experience with all new comics. Next week's going to be an interesting one because we got C2E2. So see how that goes. Probably be showing some of this stuff off again next week or not. I might actually just take another random box. And hopefully that box will have Invisiballs in it. Invisiballs. I have this idea for a comic. It's called Invisiballs. But stick around. Make sure you stay here. Whether you buy stuff or not, stick around for the booting, which is going to happen very soon. The booting, we're very close to the booting. All right, now I'm going to do something crazy for the FOMO books. I'm going to drop the price of each book by $2. So now we went from $5 FOMO to $3 FOMO. Why? I got to move this stuff. This is all $5 stuff. Don't think this is something I'm going to do on a regular. This is something I'm going to do here and now. Let's see if we can move these books. Robin Hood Classics Comics going for $3, down from $5. Vision and the Scarlet Witch 2, $5 down to $3. Spider-Woman 25, $5 down to $3. Unexpected 214, $5 down to $3. Captain America 284, $5 down to $3. Top Dog 12, $5 down to $3. Fantastic Four 234, $5 down to $3. Get them all at $3 a pop. $3 a pop. $3 FOMO now. I have Heroes Reborn Young Allies number 1 is $2. Heroes Reborn Ashema number 1 is $2. I have Superman Under a Yellow Sun going for $2. Shadowhawk 2 number 1 is $2. Classics Illustrated The Secret Agent, $2 on this. The Incredible Hulk, I have issue 380, $391, $399, $404. That's going to go for $8. $8 on those. Uncanny X-Men Annual number 16 is $2. That's part 2 of Shattershot. The Logan Legacy number 4, number 5, And number 6, this is a Death of Wolverine tie-in, and it's going to go for $6 for all 3 books. $6. Get this along with your Invisibles. Detective Comics 635 is $2. Detective Comics Annual number 4 is $2. Doom Patrol number 41, number 46, and number 47. This is all written by Grant Morrison. $6 on this. X-Men 92, Wish You Were Here, Cyclops and Jean Grey. This is going to go for $2. I have Saga number 41, going for $2. I have Uncanny X-Men, bunch of Uncanny X-Men, number 282, 286, 287, 288, 289, 291, 292, and 293. If you were to grab all of these Uncanny X-Men's, it would be $2, 4, 6, 7, $14. $14 for all these Uncanny X-Men's. U.S. Agent number 2 is $2. I have Captain America Annual number 9. Number 10, we got a Mike Mignola cover. It's going to go for $4. Where's the Invisibles? Really? So Fallen Angels is a way for them to try and get the Barbie fans to read more comics? Interesting. I do have some, but yeah, I typically don't come across Hellboy very often. Eclipso number 16, going to go for $2. I have Sergio Aragon's Gru, The Wanderer, number 71, that's $2. Semper Fi number 2, that's $2. The Origin of Titanus, Marvel Team Up number 12 and number 16, that's going to go for $4. Powers First, that's going to go for $2. I just picked up, Max and I have been watching Invincible Season 3. We're about like 3 episodes away from finishing it. It's really, really great. I'm loving the 3rd season. And so today I picked up the first trade, and there's like 25 freaking volumes of the series. It's a lot of content. And he's been like complaining that the season's mid. I'm like, it's not mid. There's like barely anything that happened there. I'm like, no, dude, there's a lot that's happened this season. That season kicks off with a banger. Has anybody else here seen Invincible Season 3? Do you have any thoughts? I'm coming close to finishing up Severance. I'm like a little ways off, but I'm getting there. I'm inching closer and closer to the end. I have to read Invisibles first. Once I finish Invisibles, then I can do it. Yeah, you know, Tori, I've had Fallen Angels for a long time. I just need those last 2 issues, and I've never come across them. Who knows? Maybe I'll grab them somewhere. They'll show up where I least expect it. Detective Comics 942 is $2. The Outsiders number 24, $2. Ravencroft number 3 is $2. The New Legion of Superheroes #1 is $2. Buffy the Vampire Slayer #3. Sorry. Season 8, #8, $2. Silver Surfer #2 and #6, that's $4. The Shadow Strikes #10, #11, #12, #13, and #14. That's going to go for $10. $10. And then I have X-Men #6 and #7. That's going to go for $4 for X-Men #6 and 7. I'm going to go dig up some stuff here. Just give me a second. Come back with some other goodies here for you. What do we got here? Aha. Some stuff I think I showed up on Wednesday. I have Red Coat #2, Lady Pendragon #3, Wonder Girl #1, Fantastic Four 565, The Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country #2, $2. The Incredible Hulk 45, Why the Last Man 34, 37, 38, 42, 43, 44, 47, 51, 56. This is going to go for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll do them all for $15. All 9 for 15. X-23 Deadly Genesis #1, $2. Batman Detective Comics 31 and 44. That's going to go for $4. Batman Superman 24 is $2. I have The Search for Swamp Thing #3. They go for $2. Some more Sentry here. Sentry #8, $2. And taking down the $3 FOMO books we have here. FOMO books for the next few minutes here are going to be $3. Unexpected 214, $3. Fantastic Four 234, $3. Top Dog #12 is $3. Captain America 284, $3. Spider-Woman 25, $3. Vision and the Scarlet Witch #2 is $3. Robin Hood, $3. John Carter, Warlord of Mars #13 is $2. Starman #0 is $2. The Exorcism at 1600 Pen is $2. Amazing Spider-Man 947 and 949, $4 on those. Darkhold Wasp #1 is $2. Venom Separation Anxiety 2 is $2. The Green Lantern Corps #204, 206, 207, and 212, and 213. Two, 4, 5. $10. Best deal on Joker books on the corner. Really want #1. Oh, I had them both at 10. I'll do them both at 8. I'll take another $1 off, so it's $4 for each one. Let me know. I really want to get rid of them. Let me know if you do that. Sold. Awesome. $8. Chris Nash. Cool. All right. We're about 10 minutes away from the booting that's going to happen. Let me go over all the bottom row stuff one more time. But before that, I have G.I. Joe Transformers number 2 going for $2. Over here. And then I'm going to show off the, X-Men 6. Off to Mike Storm. Mike, you're a sniper. No, you're not beating me up, dude. We're good. This stuff has to sell, man. If it's sitting here, there's a certain point where I have to look at this stuff and I'm like, all right, if it's not selling, then what do I got to do to sell it? Part of being a dealer is you realize you're going to take hits on certain things, but you're going to make up for it on the back end. So it's no big deal. And after a certain point, the inventory pays for itself. So if I look at, let's say I bought a collection and I sold through enough of what I had in the collection to pay off what I was into it for. So let's say I bought a collection at $2,000 and I sell off half of it and then make $2,000, right? Well, now whatever I make on the back end of that collection is profit. So if I sell another $800 off of that, then that's $800 profit. And if I have to bring the price of those books down to $1, then that's what you do. I mean, that's how this works. You got to move in bulk. If you're going to sit there and try and penny pinch on all your books, you're never going to sell through everything. And unfortunately, that's not how you can have a successful business here. You have to move stuff quickly. And that's the thing that's tough about this business is, there are times when you want to hold on to something because you see the value in it. And then there are other times where you don't want to lose money on it. And you have to kind of just cut your losses at a certain point. Right now, I'm in my cut my losses phase because I have so much stuff that I have to move down here. The less stuff I have to sort through, the better. So if you see something you like and you want to pick it up, that's why I'm offering these prices. That's why I'm doing $3 FOMO right now, because I don't want to have to put this stuff back into circulation. But I'll do it. I mean, if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. But that's why that's why I'm taking the prices down. Once all this stuff is sorted and I have a system in place and everything, I may not be doing that as often, or I might be doing it more because I'm so over cluttered with crap. I want to get rid of as much of it as possible. You know, like I will feel it out. We will see. All right. I have the Unexpected 214 going for 3. It was 5 down to 3. Fantastic Four 234, 5 down to 3. Top Dog 12, 5 down to 3. Captain America 284, 5 down to 3. Spider-Woman 25, 5 down to 3. Vision and the Scarlet Witch 2, 5 down to 3. Robin Hood Marvel Classics, 5 down to 3. So that's all these. Oh. Of course it's got full. There we go. Okay, I'm going over the bottom row one more time here. Yeah, you do get robbed on eBay. All right, so speaking of that, trying to save you some money here. A lot of the books that I showcased earlier on the bottom row were $3. Now I'm going to do them at $2. Let's see if we can move some of these books. Deadpool number 1, $2. Thanos Death Notes #1, $2. And just so you guys know, this is the time I'm going to do this. After this, I'm going back to the regular prices. Some of these books I'm really losing money on. A great example, Captain America 750. I bought this at cover, which is $8. I'm now doing it for $2. Absolute Power #1 of 4, $2 on this. Hawkeye #13, $2 on this. Destro #3, $2 on this. Dark Knight's Metal #1, $2 on this. Multiversity #1, $2 on this. Captain America Core #1, $2. All New Wolverine #5, $2 on this. Sensational Wonder Woman #1, $2 on this. X-23 #1, $2 on this. Black Panther #25, $2 on this. Death of Doctor Strange Blade #1, $2 on this one. So $2 books now. Let's see if we can move them. See, there's 14 of them, so that'd be $28 if you were to just take them all off my hands, so I don't have to deal with them. I'd bring the price down to $20. $20 would get you all those books, all 14 of them. You give me $20, and all of these are yours. For $20, they're all yours. That's so I don't have to deal with them ever again. So I don't have to put them away. I don't have to showcase them again. I'm happy to do it. Give you guys a second here. See if there's anything you want. We got about 5 minutes left. In a minute here, I'm going to show the booting because we earned a booting today. You guys ready for this booting? I promise you, it's well worth the wait. I guess I'll show the booting in about 2 minutes. A boot and there shall be, a boot and there shall be. I'm going to run the video real quick. We're going to listen to the song because that's what we do.
All right, kiddies, let's get ready to sing our new anthem. A boot and there shall be, a boot and there shall be. Boy comics to cast your vote, a boot and there shall be. Spend $10 dues, spend $10 dues, spend $10 dues, and a boot and there shall be.
All right. Neil Gaiman's about to get his booting. You guys all know you want him to get booted. Oh, and let's not forget, we still have these Defenders books here. Defenders 58, 59, and 60 going for just $10 tonight. $10 on those. And then I have these Comics Journal books here. Comics Journal 72, 60, and 65. All going for $15. $15 on the Comics Journal books and $10 on the Defenders. Let me know if you're interested. All right, I think it's time to showcase the booting because we still have to do everything else. So it's booting time. You guys ready for this? This is it. It's happening.
It's booting time! And it's a booting time! I summon thee, ye bullocks, boot the ever-loving shit out of stupid butthole scrotum Neil Gaiman! Now do me bidding and send this be joiner. Do me liver doggies! Ooh, you hit me feminine side! Ooh, you booted me roaring hand, I'll never roar again! Ooh, you booted me fist, which was full of piss and wishes in the old country! Ooh. That's enough out of you, stupid Neil Gaiman. It's time to go home. Oh, wait a minute, Spawn. Steve Jeppy, President of Diamond Distributors. Yes, that's me. I just wanted to thank you for saving the comic book industry. A lot of people really don't like me right now, but they really hate Neil Gaiman even more, so thanks for taking the attention away from me. Oh, don't mention it. Hi, Mr. Jeppy. I can also save comics too. I got a new book out. It's called Invisibolix. That sounds great. Why don't you talk to my lawyer? Stieskel and Associates. Suck our bullets. Call 1-900-BOLLOCKS for a not-free quote. That's the spot.
Needed to bring Winston Churchill in there because, he brought us all the British talent. I want to thank everybody. Wait, why does the booting look like a bad guy symbol? Oh, yeah, it looks like it's the Aya swastika. Because it was an ayahuasca journey. And then I was thinking about, the boot would be swirling. And as it was swirling, it looked like kind of like a nice swastical. So ayahuasca. Didn't really stick the landing there, did I? Well, it's all right. At least I did the booting. And we actually did do technically 2 bootings this month. And Neil Gaiman finally got the booting he deserved. I think that's a win for everybody, don't you think? I think that's a win. All right. Josh gets a spin tonight on the wheel. Let's see. Does anybody else get a spin? 12, 17, 19, 20. Hold on. I think Chris Nash gets a spin too. You did not see that. There we go. All right. It is time to spin the wheel, Skid Bark. Both Chris Nash and Josh get a spin tonight.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
Okay, here we go. Chris Nash. I'm glad that resonated with you, Chris Nash. All right, Chris Nash gets a free DC book. He is getting The Outsiders, number 24, for Chris Nash and Joss. Joss is getting a free Marvel book, and his free Marvel book is going to be Ravencroft. So there we go. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow for virtual signings, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go on for about an hour. I have some news to share with you guys about stuff that's going on with all of my self-published endeavors, and I will see you then. Take care. Have a good evening. Thank you so much for being here tonight.